Hello, all of you wonderful Locomag viewers and readers. This is Eric, and this is Laura right here. So, in case many of you guys may not know, the Addams Family, the iconic franchise that's been around for decades through comics and cartoons and video games and movies and even a musical at one point, believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, the musical's not very good, has come out with a new animated movie that just came out this past weekend. And one of the biggest things about this movie is not just the return of such a beloved franchise, but also in the tie-in merchandising, or specifically the fact that MGM, the studio that is behind this new Addams Family, decided to partner with IHOP to create a new Addams Family-centric menu that we're going to be testing out for ourselves because, I don't know about Laura here, but I love the Addams Family with all my heart, and I love mediocre chain restaurants with all my heart. So why not just put them two together, and we should hopefully get something magical here.
Magic, yes, no, for sure.
So such items include Wednesday's web cakes, Gomez's green chili omelet, Morticia's haunted hot chocolate, and
the PA service response.
Yes. Uncle Fester's ice scream shake. Not ice cream shake, scream. Because, it's creepy, kooky, mysterious, altogether ooky. All that kind of stuff.
Altogether, ooky.
Anyway, so the first thing we're going to be trying out right here are Wednesday's web cakes. Now, since we had it delivered, I believe that a lot of the stuff that was supposed to be on there is not present. More specifically, we have to put this on ourselves. So that includes the syrup, the whipped topping, the chocolate syrup, as well as the cupcake icing. So allow us to attempt to recreate the magic of Wednesday's web cakes in the comfort of our own home.
I'm a creative genius.
Yes, so the cupcake icing goes first, then the chocolate syrup, then the topping.
Smells like cupcake.
It does smell. It smells exactly like it. Oh my gosh! All right, let's see here.
Would you do the honor?
All right, you gotta be very delicate with this.
It's a whole process.
Yes. Oh my god! And they gave us 3 too, by the way. So essentially, are they telling us that we gotta put this stuff on like every single pancake?
No, there's 4.
Four pancakes. I mean, I like IHOP too, but and I get that they gotta do this to for stock and stuff, but I don't want to do all these 4 pancakes. So we're just gonna do the first one for the time being, and then I'll just do it for later tonight.
Wednesday's really looking out for us.
Shit's right.
You said you deserve 4 pancakes, and we got 4 pancakes.
Thank you, Christina Ricci, for all that you do for us in this world.
For all of your service.
I mean, you're not in the new movie, which kind of blows, but that's all right. All right, so that's enough. All right, I think that's fine for right now.
Yeah.
We got this so far.
Good base.
So where's the chocolate syrup right here? So we got to try and put this on delicately.
Here, take the knife and do a web with it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
oh yeah.
Wow.
I didn't come to play, Eric. I didn't come to play.
My gosh.
Cool. It's cool. It's just,
Oh, and actually, that actually fit perfectly because it's still symmetrical.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like Patrick Star.
That's more like the Blair Witch, honestly.
Oh, okay. You're right. Definitely right. This looks like a satanic symbol. Which is fitting, I guess. Well,
In a way, yeah.
this is so intense, and
I'm not even trying to say anything because I don't want to distract you. I don't want to distract you from your dedication here.
Yeah, no, that's our spider.
Mm-hmm. That's just the bug that gets into the web.
That's our victim.
I've seen Charlotte's Web. I know how spiders work.
Charlotte's Web.
Both the animated one and the live action one with Julia Roberts.
I haven't seen the animated one.
Yeah, it was fun, I guess. All right, so let's just So now we got that stuff up, and now the last thing right here is the whipped topping. Now, this is the one I'm excited for because I'm very curious. Like, how do they make like whipped cream, or I'm sorry, whipped topping, as IHOP like wants to put it? How do they manage to like put this and turn it into purple? I mean, the obviously it's probably food coloring, but like,
No, it's magic.
oh Lord, I can't. Ooh, okay, a little bit more. All right, I just realized I think they only gave us one fork because they probably expect only one person here.
For 4 items.
All right, yes.
Whatever.
Hold on, I'm gonna find like another fork we have around here.
Okay.
All right. Oh, actually, it's probably the second one. And now comes the first test. So Wednesday's web cakes. That's the one. It's like the headliner. The headliner of like the Addams Family limited time menu. So let's just see how this is so far. A little bit of everything here.
Yeah. Gotta get it all. Tell me how it is. Yeah.
It kind of tastes like, I guess, because like with the icing, it does kind of taste very like desserty in a way, which is a good thing.
I mean, yeah. I think for
Mm-hmm.
pancakes, you should be.
That's well, it's kind of a breakfast. Well, it's still a breakfast food.
It's the most dessert. Well, it's not fair. It's not the most dessert breakfast food. But it's
Donuts is definitely up there.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah, it's
The whipped topping
Mm-hmm.
adds that little extra.
Yeah,
Like,
I think everything in here just kind of blends together well, and I think like if you have like somebody who's really good at like making it look like a spider web and everything, it would probably like
Hire me, IHOP. I need a job.
sponsor me, IHOP, for any time you do another movie partnership, because like I want your food and I love you guys. So there you go.
You did call them mediocre.
You're not gonna know. You'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, this is, I would say like at least from this, I'd say probably I give this about like probably like a 7.5 out of 10 probably.
7 point. Okay. Out of 10. Wait, I need one more. You're really gonna. I mean, that's a solid pancake too. Like, it's not even just the icing. Like
Yeah, the pancake's really good. That's why I'm saying like 7.5 and everything. Maybe a little bit higher.
I might even go for like 8.
Mm.
8. A solid 8. 8 out of 10. Good
Yeah.
job, IHOP.
All right, so we still got a couple more things to do, so we'll eat that. So we'll probably eat that stuff later. Next up is
Yeah.
Gomez's green chili omelet. So this includes stuff like pulled pork, jack and cheddar cheese, a bunch of like not hot peppers, but like red and green peppers and everything, some chili verde sauce, and I think there was supposed to be sour cream in here, but I don't see it on here. But
Just use the icing. Please don't.
oh, yeah. All right, so I guess I'll just try and start us out right here. Well, actually, I still have some icing on here, but whatever.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're just mixing flavors. It's fine. We're cooks, chefs.
Chevys?
We're chefs.
Pixar put us in the next Cars movie. All right.
I'm gonna have to like. I don't eat meat, so I'm just gonna have to like dissect this and take all the non-meat parts out of it. But like, that's not too hard considering everything is pretty separated.
Which is not bad. Cause like I never actually like I haven't tried IHOP in a long time. I don't think I've ever tried one of their omelets before.
Me neither.
But this is pretty okay actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of like, well, because like the thing is that they managed to put in a whole bunch of different stuff in there with all the concoctions and everything. I know like you're a vegetarian, so like, but I think it's just the fact like you got like the pork and the peppers and like the cheese and the eggs and everything. It all blends together well.
It does. And it's a solid omelet again.
Yeah, because I guess IHOP.
They really do breakfast Right.
Like I said, I haven't had them in a long time, but I remember their stuff being pretty okay when I was like a kid and stuff. So it's good to know that at least that stuff's doing good. All right, so hold on, let me just get one more bite in there just to really solidify things.
Oh, yeah. We just got an IHOP in here within the past few years. And so everyone's been going crazy about it. And now we have two.
Really, too?
One sprouted and then, the seeds flew and the other one popped out.
Well, no, that's just kind of like, that's the thing with a lot of chain restaurants. Because, like, I remember, like, with Subway, there was, like, stuff all over the place to the point where it's, like, even, like, a couple of blocks apart because it's so easy to franchise. That was a problem, especially because that led to a lot of, like, bankruptcy issues with Subway and all that kind of stuff. They're still trying to deal with now. But actually, for this omelet, I might say 8.5 maybe, because this is really, it just tasted like a quality omelet.
That's fair. Solely because I can't eat meat, so I can't experience it fully. I would say maybe like a 6. But also, my stepdad is a chef, and he makes really good omelets. So
that's true.
I have a really high expectation for omelets.
That is very true. That's very smart.
Sorry, IHOP, but I mean 6 is good.
Yeah,
it's over halfway.
I mean, it's still D, but like, it's better than an F.
That's true.
It's kind of weird how, it is kind of weird how, like, within the education system, like, if you still do more than half of the questions, like, answer correctly, you still get, like, a D, which is, like, close to a failing grade.
We love it.
American education system at work. Okay.
Number 2 is...
Okay, so I need to, like, I'll just move it down here, because nobody's gonna, like, step on it. We're the only people here.
Because we're not in my apartment. Our cat would devour.
All right, so next up, this one might be a little bit tricky for us to both eat, but this is the oh yeah, that's true. We got the plastic cups right here. So this is Morticia's Haunted Hot Chocolates. Let me just pull this up right here.
It's purple.
Well, it's supposed to be purple. I think maybe the topping might have been like. It looks like, because you can see a little bit of purple in there.
It's purple.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it might have melted by accident, but you know what? Just like
slap some of that on. We'll be fine.
Okay. There we go. So we got that through. Let me just do the honors for you.
Oh, it looks thick.
A little bit more?
No, that's good.
All right.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm a hot chocolate connoisseur, so
Really?
This is the real test, IHOP. This is it.
All right, here we go.
I made my insides happy.
Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of hard to screw up hot chocolate, honestly, because it just feels so good when it goes down your.
That's true.
When it just goes down your stomach and your like your esophagus and everything, it just envelops the warmthness in there.
That was so poetic. Write a poem about hot chocolate.
Well, I was going to also mention, like, you can kind of like taste a little bit of like the whipped topping in there.
For sure.
A little bit. Like, I know we added a little bit in there, but you can definitely taste like it being like melted or steeped
It's
into the
definitely
chocolate.
like very sugary. So if you don't like sugary drinks, don't buy it.
Yeah, that's
so
also true because it is sugary. This is good. I think that's one probably like a 7.5 probably. Like it's good, but like it's like with hot chocolate, it's kind of hard to innovate on something that's already good.
That's true. So like a median score of like
Medium
7.
score. That works. I think that's fine. And I think it's just kind of like the whipped topping kind of elevates it a little bit above there.
I just like those purple. You can definitely tell that the topping, I can't turn that, but the topping definitely melted because
the topping melted. It looks like it kind of looks like it's being like melted. It is being melted, but like it kind of looks like something from a horror movie a little bit.
It's like a blood spill.
Yeah, blood. Exactly. I do. Yeah, I guess like I'm not sure why they decided to do purple. I guess because like it's odd, and the Addams are odd, but like
orange and purple, I think are well, black too. But
how's purple Halloween?
Huh?
How's purple like Halloween related? Because you said like orange and purple, they're like
yeah, but don't you go and you walk into Spirit and you see like
decorations
that are like orange, like pumpkins, and then purple, like black stripes and stockings. And
oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. I guess that's true. All right, and now we got the last thing right here. So this one also might be like. So this one's the last thing up here is called Uncle Fester's Ice Cream Shake. So so we just gotta open it up a little bit. Some of the all right, okay, so that looks nice. Hold on, let's look at some hot chocolate. I gotta like. So yours is empty, right?
It is.
All right, so like, I know we're kind of like mixing things up with the hot chocolate and the ice cream shake, but like,
reuse,
oh my gosh, I think I'm just gonna get all the topping up in here.
That's okay, we have a whole cup. Don't forget.
Okay.
So the premise of this one, it's just a chocolate shake with some
it's just
whipped topping.
Yeah, it's just purple whipped topping on top of like on top of some ice cream chocolate shake. So hang on, let me just get some of that like topping onto your end. More.
It's like all of it.
Oh, there's still a little bit left. All right, so that is perfect. All right, so I guess like it looks a little messed up now that we have like it all dumped out, but it should hopefully still taste good. Well, you can, yeah.
We can see it. That's what matters.
That's good.
I didn't realize how thick this
This
topping is.
well, that's because like that's because like with the whipped top, we only use like a little bit of the whipped topping for the pancakes. Now that we have like the whole thing there, it is crazy thick.
It's really big. That's good.
So I guess that kind of skews our review a bit because we're not really experiencing like how it's meant to be when it comes to whipped topping and stuff. But I guess like in that sense, if you're just gonna do delivery, might as well just like use a little bit and experiment from there.
Yeah, I'm also not experiencing it in the restaurant, but I honestly don't think that matters.
I still have like a little bit of that.
It's Halloween.
Yeah, that's kind of perfect. That's a very honestly. I guess the purple with toppings also very incentivizing to kids because like as a kid, I used to love like food that would make my tongue different colors. Oh yes, slushies, like different types of like fruity candy and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They would just make it there, and like it only lasts for an hour, but it just makes it more special. I don't know. I was kind of into it at first, but like part of it is also the topping. But I think for like the ice cream, it's too sweet, and I feel like the ice cream is just kind of. It's not as like chunky as I usually like it. So that kind of like.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it just
the delivery
feels,
process could have had something to do with that.
And that is true. That is true. But I feel like. I don't know. I think this is probably like the weakest out of all the four items.
I agree. I have to, which really is so tragic for me because I like ice cream is my favorite food.
I know. Food group. What do you mean food group?
Yes. Ice cream is its own group on the top of the pyramid for me. That is my food pyramid.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I would probably I'd probably give this like a 5, maybe even a little bit lower than that, honestly.
Like a 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So sweet.
So that was really good.
You know, I'm going to be an IHOP chocolate. What is it,
Uncle Fester's chocolate ice cream
milkshake for Halloween.
That it for Halloween.
For Halloween, I'm just gonna like dye my hair purple.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So, and then I'll be the web cakes, because like I'll just like get like I'll just put some cupcake icing on my shoulders right here.
Endorse us, IHOP.
Yes, please. Like, I love you guys. Please, I want food. So yes, so that's all the items right here. Overall, it's better than I would expect. Because like for when you hear like IHOP making a menu dedicated to like an animated movie, you kind of expect this to be like cheap, but they actually did a good job, or at least the IHOP that we got our food from.
Yeah. And it was delivered, and it was still like.
Yeah, and it was still like it was still fresh and warm and everything.
Even the milkshake, which was a little disappointing, but it's fine.
Yeah. So that's all like so I guess so that's all good. At the very least, like I can say that like if I were at an IHOP and was eating in like in the next couple of weeks before like the offer ends, I would probably like go for at least the omelet again and maybe get the hot chocolate too. So I guess in that sense, that's all we have to say. So this is us signing off. Ba-da-da-dum. 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 They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky. It's Laura and Eric. That was stupid. Okay.
No, I like to keep it. Or we'll make a different video.
Okay.
Better than ever. Truly better than ever. Thanks for video.
I don't think I'm going to put that in the video. Well, actually, now that I say that, and I think I feel like I have to.
Thanks, Arcadia. Can I make a confession?
Sure, yeah.
I've never seen Hocus Pocus.
Me neither. Yeah.
All of my roommates get mad at me when I say that.
That's true. I think I probably saw like a couple minutes as a kid because I think that also aired on there on ABC Family, but like it just never grabbed me, and I still just haven't really bothered with it. And every time I see like clips of it, it just looks really bad.
Like I'm not mad at it. I would watch it, but I.
It's weird too because this is a really good omelet. So I was going to say, like, though I guess it's kind of interesting is that the guy who directed Hocus Pocus would also go on to direct the High School Musical movies and the Descendants movies. So, I mean, he got those Disney connections, and so like when you work for a company that long, you might want to.
Yeah, you don't leave.
You don't want to leave. That's very true. He's probably he probably gets rich. He's probably super rich, especially since like we're getting like the High School Musical like Kenny Ortega.
Oh yes.
Because he was like that was like the one name they always wanted to push in the promos, just so kids remembered his name. But I was also
kids aren't gonna remember who created the movie.
I did. I did.
Zac Efron's.
I was obsessed with Disney Channel, and I watched like every promo, and I watched everything related to like the High School Musical brand. So like I knew it was going down. I was also just going to mention he's probably going to get money because like for like the Disney Plus High School Musical show. You don't know about that? So you know what Disney Plus is, right? So essentially, like, there's going to be a High School Musical the musical the series, and it's about a group of kids who go set up a production of High School Musical for their school play, and of course, like you know, the drama not only happens on the stage but off the stage, and essentially, so like, and then the trailer, it looks so bad. It basically looks like Glee for kids, except which honestly, like Glee for adults was already kind of trash.
Ooh, don't let Rosa see this video.
Okay, I guess maybe we should go.